ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting episode of Survival Minecraft. And here we are today over by my stronghold, starting at my Guardian Prismarine farm. In the last episode, I accidentally misspoke and said I haven't really been over to my stronghold much at all, and I actually have, because I put this whole Guardian farm together out here, and I put this together right next to it. I forget what it is they're called over there. I think it's like ancient underwater ruins or something, but there are areas where drowns are spawning, which I thought might make a great drowned trident farm. It actually turned out to be really bad. But my thought was, since there is an ocean monument right here and it's so close to my stronghold, this might actually be a pretty good place to get Prismarine, and it actually is. This is a really productive farm. All you have to do is cover the top of the ocean monument with soul sand, which I did, and then the guardians get pushed to the surface. They came up, they come over here, and they burn on a campfire right there, and they drop their goods. Oh boy, look at all the shards that we have. We have Prismarine crystals in here. We have a lot of those. You even get fish from this. We have a ton of raw cod. Actually got a good amount of black ink from this area too, because the guardians shoot all the squids that spawn around here. They kill them all, and I think they've even killed a few dolphins that I've seen as well. Now, any of those of you who follow my channel regularly know that I don't build with Prismarine. It's not a block that I usually use, but I also thought that having these kind of materials in the warehouse would be very helpful for when other people are invited in to join the world. So I think with that, I'm going to take at least a couple of shulkers of materials to start that I could put in the warehouse. And I think we'll go back over there now because we've got a bunch of stuff to do and we got to get started and we got to get going. But first, if you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor and go ahead and leave a like on it for me. And if you have a comment or a question, please be sure to leave it in the comments below. And if you're one of the many people who are not yet a subscriber to the channel, please consider subscribing. It's fast, it's free, and it helps me bring you more great content just like this. And I would really appreciate it. All right, and there we go. We've got our Prismarine area set up and started. I'm just going to put some of these materials back here. We still have a good amount of room and space here left in the warehouse, as you can see here, though I have been slowly but surely adding more and more items throughout the racks. When we're ready, we'll have lots of stuff to take advantage of for builds in the build challenge. But we're not here to talk about the warehouse today. Nope. We are here to do some building. So the question is, what are we going to build and where are we going to build it? So I think we got to head to the north end of the gaming plaza over here, and let's go take a look at what we're going to be doing in today's episode. On our way, let's take a quick look at the arena here, and you can see I have done a little more work adding some more of those different types of blocks in front of the arena, and I also started playing around with some designs for some dead trees over there. I thought that was actually pretty cool. They look like they burned out, and there's like husks of trees, so I thought that was pretty neat. So as I said in the previous episode, we're going to start working over here at the north side of the plaza. That's where my ice fountain is, and I have started to do some work out here. As you can see, there is a little bit of construction infrastructure because I have been busy getting this area ready for today's build. I decided that I was going to break out my old faithful and reliable flying TNT bombers here to help me do the work. And very similar to what I did with the plaza, I used my TNT bombers. You got one over here, and you can see I've got one all the way over there. Just working on this area over here and getting this all flattened out and ready. Really was doing a number on my tools, and I was having to go back and forth to my drowned trident farm quite often to repair all my tools. So I decided that the TNT bombing probably was going to be a quicker and more efficient way to get this done, and in effect, it definitely was. So now that this whole area is prepped and ready to go and I'm flattening it out, the big question might be, hey GamerFox, what exactly are you putting here? You haven't told us yet. You haven't said, and that's true. I haven't said yet what's going here, and I'm so happy and excited to actually talk about it today and let you know. Today we are going to be building a custom volcano. That's right, you heard it, it's a volcano. Now, we could be doing just a mountain because, you know, that is something different. But since 1.17 came out and didn't feature mountains, and a lot of people were just building mountains anyway, I thought, yeah, that I really want to do something different than that. I also wanted games to be included in this area, and I thought what actually would help facilitate some cool games is a volcano, because a volcano means lava. So I'm not going to give away too much about what the games that are going to be in here are going to be about, but if you want to take a guess that it's going to involve lava, you're probably not going to be too far off. But before we can do anything about what's going to be inside the volcano, we actually have to build the volcano itself. So the first thing that we're going to do right now is we're going to jump into a quick time lapse, and we're going to go ahead and finish all the stone in this area. We're going to clean this all up. We're going to smooth it all out. And when we're done, we're going to come back and we're going to get started with building the volcano. Oh boy, here we go. Time lapse number 1. Let's jump in and go. All right, so we've got all the stone work done, all the stone laid out, everything flattened out, and of course, I missed one block. Come on, one block! Oh, I gotta go fill that in. Before we start laying any blocks down here, I think I want to try something that I've seen some other YouTubers do, and I think is very helpful. So I'm gonna put together an outline of the volcano, the shape of it in dirt. I'm gonna do that first, and I think that'll be helpful because since we're not gonna be building this, you know, like we normally do with blocks on top of blocks, it's gonna be kind of staggered, and we're gonna kind of be building in a stepward fashion. It's gonna be nice to maybe have some places that I can start building from along the way. I think that'll be helpful. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to make an outline of the mountain now, and then we're going to come back when we're ready to build. Okay, so here we go, and we've got an outline of the volcano ready to go. And you can now get a really good idea of the scale, the size, the shape. You can kind of get an idea of what we're going to be going and building up towards. We're kind of building up to one central area, the caldera, if you will, where the lava will be rising up to and probably pouring out of as well. And as you can see, I also removed my scaffolding for the TNT bombers. I don't need those going off and doing any bombing now that I put all my stone. Knowing me, I would definitely make a mistake and set those off and running and start blowing this area up, which would be absolutely terrible right now. Before we begin the build, I had to capture another charged creeper over here, and this is actually the third one that I've captured. I had 2 of them in a boat up here on the stone. I'm such an idiot. I put them too close to where the TNT bomber was going, and I blew them both up. But I did get myself another charged creeper in the next thunderstorm over here. So I have boomer number 2 over here. Boomer number 1 is over in the welcome house in spawn, but I have a second one. So my question to all of you is, what should I do with boomer number 2? Should I put boomer number 2 in the volcano when it's ready in what I build inside of there? Or should I do something with boomer 2 in the plaza? I'm curious of your ideas. Where should boomer 2 go? Let me know in the comments. With that out of the way, I think it's time to jump into our first build mode for the volcano here. Let's get started now. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, so here we go. Here is the bottom third, maybe. In terms of blocks and overall size, it's probably more than a third. But here at least is the base of the volcano built now. We're using a lot of stone and dirt and grass and stuff like that to build the base of the mountain here, but I have already started to flow in some of the blocks that are going to be there for simulating some cool lava flows, the black stone and some of the deep slate and stuff like that. It's actually cool when you look at it from the inside as well, and you really get an idea of the scale of this mountain when you're in here. Like, holy cow, there's a lot. So that's just the first part of the mountain. That's just the base of it. And we got a little more to go. So I think we're going to jump into a second build mode. And I'm just going to go ahead now. And I think we're just going to go all the way to the top. So let's jump into another, hopefully not too long of a time lapse. Time lapse number 2. Let's finish this volcano off. Done it. The volcano is built. It is willed into existence and the volcano is done. So let's go up and take a quick look inside. I think we might even make it. Yeah, look at that. Nice. I did build it hollow for 2 reasons. Number 1, the amount of blocks it would have taken to fill this all in would have just been astronomical. I mean, that's just crazy. It's crazy, crazy talk. But also, like I said, as you can see from this opening right here, I do want to put a build inside, so I do need it open and cavernous, and that's why I left it open inside. We'll take the reverse side view from the other side of the mountain, and you can see that, yeah, it kind of like does slope off and build into the rest of the mountain range right here, and it does actually fit into the terrain pretty well. And of course, I left the minecart over there, of course. And here we are at the very top as well. And I did build in a little bit of a pit here for the caldera where I wanted to fill in with lava. There will be lava up here that is going to flow down the sides. I have these pockets that I put in here so that as the lava is flowing down, I can kind of control it and stop it. And if I want to bring it further down the mountain, I can break some holes in this and I can let it go and flow some more. With the volcano mountain built and done now, I think the next thing to do is I want to go ahead and do a little bit of detail work on it. As you can see, I kind of went flat with a bunch of blocks. I used kind of the same blocks in the building mode just to get a lot of the shape and everything done and make it kind of easy to build. So I'm actually going to go back and I'm going to start to add a lot more variety in what's happening on the outside of the mountain. And we're also going to add some lava. So let's go ahead. Let's do some quick detail. We'll be right back and we'll take a look at the final details when we're all done. Let's go. Okay, and here we go with the final details. Well, maybe not the final details, but some details done on the volcano. And this is much, much closer to my final vision of what I want the volcano to be. We've got flowing lava. Let's get a good look at that. Yes, there we go. We've got flowing lava. I've worked some magma cubes into the blackstone and inside the deep slate here too to kind of give the impression that some of this lava that was previously flowing here and is now cooled into blackstone and deep slate, some of it's still hot, and you don't really want to mess around with that. And I've done the same to the backside of the mountain here as well. Again, not as much of a lava flow back here just because you're not seeing so much of it, but I do have some blackstone flows, I do have some magma cubes, and I am showing that it has kind of flowed over down into the surrounding area before, and we do have an active lava flow here in the back as well. Oh no, oh no, hello. Yeah, why are you here? Like, there's lava right there. Your poor llama. Oh no, Mr. Poor Wandering Trader and his llama fell in the lava. Oh, that's such a shame. Here we are up at the very top at the caldera portion, I think you would say, of the volcano. I have some lava flowing here, and we do have lava flowing down the side back over here. And we also have even a third major flow, which is going down the entire side over here. This is by far the biggest of the 3 lava flows off the top of this mountain. It doesn't even start at the very top. We just have one up there. But this entire side is pretty much all lava flow. What's actually pretty cool too is when you go inside and you look inside the mountain itself, these veins of magma cubes as they're going down the side of the mountain, they look really cool, not only from the outside but from the inside as well. They kind of glow and add a little bit of light on the inside to the mountain. I also wanted to show a night view of the mountain, and the fact that those magma cubes actually really light it up. It's kind of a neat kind of glow from the side of the mountain, and it's something that's really unique to this whole world now. I really look at this. I mean, that's so cool. I love the look of the glow of the lava and the magma cubes and everything. It's just so neat. Oh, look at that. That is just so cool. I love it. The mountain now here with the stars and the sky fully on. I mean, holy cow, that is just awesome. I love it, and I'm very happy with this. So that is our next major build over here done. And I gotta say, whew, okay. I think this is, the plaza was a lot of work. I'm not going to lie. The plaza was a lot of work, though I did break that down into stages. This was kind of a full shot all at once, and we should have the landscaping and the pathing done to get back to the plaza. I was thinking I might echo some of what I was doing over by the arena, even though I may also do more of this kind of like flowing lava or deep slate or this kind of area here where things are kind of like burnt out and there's been some lava or something like that. I'm going to play around with it. If you have any ideas for what would really look cool in the landscaping between the plaza and the volcano, shoot me a comment and let me know what you think. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time for us to bring this episode to a close. And yeah, pretty much we're singularly focused on the volcano today, but that's good because this was quite a bit of work, but it's really a great and important build in the overall area that we are building around the plaza here. Be sure to come back in the next episode because we're going to build an entire structure inside the volcano next. I have an entire build that we're going to do in here. There will be lava involved. I'm not going to say any more than that. You're going to have to come back next episode and see exactly what ends up inside the volcano here. Just want to let you know that we do have a Discord available for the GamerFox channel now. If you want to interact with me and you want to be part of a GamerFox community, I am officially launching a Discord for the channel. There is a link in the description of this video. If you'd like to come and join, the GamerFox Discord is now open. Just want to say again, I appreciate all the new subscribers who have joined the channel here in season number 2. I appreciate your support, and I appreciate all the comments that I'm getting. Thank you everyone for all the great comments and feedback. Please, please, please keep them coming. Send your comments, send your questions, anything that you like. I appreciate all of it. So until next time, I hope you stay safe. I hope you're well. Have fun out there, and I'll see you again for the next episode of Survival Minecraft real soon. Take care and have a great day.